File R01 closed. What's that? We've unlocked, is that a new weapon we've unlocked? A new type of sword? Customized Raiden's body. Yes, please. Wow. Please tell me we've got some really cool outfits here. Oh, shut up. We can be Grey Fox. I mean, it almost seems... I mean, I like that, to be fair. We can have original Raiden. That's... I think that's the Raiden from Metal Gear 4, right? I think. I mean, I really want to use that, but the problem is that I don't think we'll ever see his face. So will we ever... I mean, not that we can really see his face now, to be brutally honest, but... Let's take that one. We have to be Grey Fox, don't we? Can we equip it, please? Main weapon. Attack power, uptake rate, energy use. That's 200,000 fucking hell. Oh, that's the one that Grey Fox used. That's Foxblade. Okay, well that's something to say about for. What is this? Sorry, what is this? A unique weapon. So we can have the pole arm for 10,000, which is what they were just using. It's only good for attack power though. But what does the dash mean? Does that just mean that's an increase in what we've got? I really don't know. Life. Endurance +1, an updated version of Raiden's cyber body firmware that immediately reshapes his artificial skin whenever he's hit, reducing the amount of damage taken. That's 8,000. I mean, that seems like a bit of a no-brainer, doesn't it? Fuel cells extends the fuel cell gauge again. Another no-brainer for 8,000. Skills, what we got in here? An updated version. So can we see what they do? Aerial power. To parry attacks while midair. Yeah, I mean that's only 3,000. Are these all? Okay, we should be able to afford all of these, shouldn't we? 20,000, 20. Yeah, with just 29,000 for the lot. It has faster, more detailed feedback to be delivered to his brain synapses. The detailed neural feedback allows Raiden to freely sidestep enemy attacks in any direction and effectively counter their aggression. Okay, improves reaction speed in his quadriceps, enabling special upward thrust. Yep. Sweep kick, allowing him to nimbly lower his body and execute a special foot sweep maneuver, enabling him to channel air pressure into a shockwave. And there we go, I've unlocked some more. Right, so we need to do some saving up now. I don't know how we do half of those special attacks we've just bought. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
So you've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
What's the K9000?
Doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Oh, he's a doggy!
My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. I'm using on 2 levels.
Let's go.
Yeah, blends right in.
Mariachi, ¿no? ¿Un cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
Adios, amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
Let's just forget we saw anything. Probably for the best, to be honest.
It's Raiden. I'm in the sewer system.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client,
okay, this
the
is
lab's
really
been
cool.
dumping
Look,
illegal
knives,
waste
look.
into those sewers.
Pocket knives.
FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
Sneak?
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
What's, should I know what a UG stands for?
Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Oh, hello. He's okay, he's quite a big boy.
Better take out that UG quick. Won't attract too much attention down there.
Get off. Grey Fox would never allow such a, Come on, then. For fuck's sake. Just wanted to hit me. What, rank C for that?
Right. There is a boy in these sewers.
A boy? So what did he mean by there's a boy in these sewers? You mean an actual boy, like a human boy? Or is that code or talk for something else? No, there's an actual boy. What the fuck is that thing I just saw? Oh, I think it's multiple things. It's not one giant thing. Fuck's sake. So that the electrical pulse he does is kind of annoying. attack these because I don't really know what attacks they have. Right. Great if I could get access to this, thank you. That other one is still alive, I think, over there. Okay, now I can't... Thank you. What's he just called for? There's just so much going on at times. It's... Oh god, it's crazy. And the camera! Stop! How much damage is this fucking thing gonna take? Finally, Jesus Christ. One more of these things for fucking good luck. I won't get a very good review for that one. Yeah, sorry teacher, promise to do better.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Raiden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
What's he got in his arm?
Me?
Is that a drip?
What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn Skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back.
Oh shit, he escaped from there.
You know one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who Day is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us whole a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them scunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day again.
Jesus.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
Me tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Jesus Christ, grab the poor boy.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Raiden out.
Where's me dog? Could have done with him in that fight.
Heavy UG activity ahead.
Good.
It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Are we saying that if I conceal myself? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be possible to stealth this one because of the way they're all moving around. When I say stealth, I mean stealth kill. This camera will be the death of me. Literally. You're gonna turn around, bitch.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
The fuck is that thing? I think we're waiting for that thing to come back round, I think, and I think we'll deal with him accordingly. What is it? Why does it say TGT? Hey? That's the wrong button. I don't think disguising myself as a cardboard box in that situation was going to help. Gonna attack? Okay, right. That's just not fair, is it? Is that the only attack this thing will do? Okay, I think that was the only attack that thing will do. It's just flamethrowers at me. So where did that second one come from? It just spawned up. Okay. Is this a sign that I'm supposed to be stealthing this? Right there. Nothing particularly exciting in here. Oh, look. Look at the wall. One up there. Okay, we're progressing nicely. Do I just take... I've got 3... Is that what that's telling me? 3 recovery kits? Yeah, that's what he's telling me. Could do with finding an innocent man to murder.
Maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Find the dwarf gecko. I'm assuming that wasn't the thing we just met in that sewer then with the flamethrower. I'm assuming that was something else. Are they all on the same... Yeah, they're all on the same level.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
We found a dwarf gecko. Is that one of them? That's the one, but quick, get your cardboard box out, that'll work. Okay, a couple of EMP grenades. Oh, hello. Right, okay, so we're supposed to be actually doing stealth. Okay, roger that. What the... Oh my god, that's terrifying. It's the noise as well. Oh my god, they were staring at me. That is fucking terrifying. Fucking jeebus! I need a C for that. Maybe I took too much damage. I need health.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh. We saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes. This must be why they are trafficking children.
Okay, this
Perhaps
story
other
just got a
organs
whole
are being
lot
sold
darker.
elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
So are they
Jesus.
all
Are they
brains
making these kids into
of
cyborgs?
kids?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains.
That's fucked up,
And the
man.
other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
I mean, if I think about, I might just use one of them. If I think about the storylines in Metal Gear 4, do you remember when we killed all of the B&B Corps, wasn't it? After every time we killed one of them, they'd have like this horrendous story about how they were like tortured as kids, everything else. And if that wasn't enough, now we're here. I just don't get it. Oh, you mine now.
Haha, splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Can we not go? How can we not go
Try
through there?
latching onto cyborg heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Okay, attacking is not going to work here. Need to go somewhere they can't find me. I can just keep playing them like this. Look on the map. They keep going backwards and forwards. Yeah, that's it. All come around this side. No, no, no. I'm going this side. What's this? Give him a quick slap as we go through. Right.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server.
Kids today will know not of the pain of
Raiden,
cables
I
going
found
in the wrong
something.
way up.
In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs, guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Is it our friend Sam?
And send us what you do, Hank.
Oh, okay. He would be my second guess.
Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's that guy stood there with his back to us?
Has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop. All right. You've made your point.
Who is that?
Thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
Jeez.
But
That's
gathering the donors requires
quite the way to look at it, isn't it?
Yes, yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today.
I'm not sure. Am I supposed to know who this guy is? I don't think so.
Some say is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Okay, well that's good. At least we're not supposed to know
I'm
who
going
he is.
after the kids.
I wonder if I'm supposed to know how to do those new moves. You know, the ones that we unlocked? I mean, I'm just kind of hacking and slashing at this point. But are we supposed to know how... Ah, here we go. It's in here. Rope slicer. So which was the one... I think what one we did? Defensive offense. X and A together. Let's try that, for example. That one. I can always refer back to that, but at the moment, to be honest, there'll be some purists out there that won't like my approach to hacking and slashing, but it's working well.
Can't find George.
What?
What was he gone?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
Unlikely.
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
I'm feeling that shit is about to go down. Yeah, thought so. What on earth is that? Oh, good lord. Does it move? The Grad.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
I think we just had to get close to it. Come on. It just waits for me to attack, little bitch. Oh, my guy's stance doesn't clear in time. Get back. Oh, Jesus.
Just switch to biped mode. Careful. It is whole new battle now.
That hurt. In a little spot above her here. This camera is going to be the death of me. I was desperately trying to block there and he kept attacking. missed the button. Okay, right, that's part of him done. So much going on. Getting a little bit greedy here. I've done it though. Missed a second opportunity to go through them again there. We got beat though, that's not bad. Longest combo 46.
Raiden. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong.
Why is a
They're already
Colorado
talking
senator?
about him as a shoe-in for the nomination in 2020.
As
And get this,
shoe-in for presidency?
2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
How can you get on your high horse at that stage, given everything else that's going on? You literally, with all the information you've just been presented, and he's like, no, you can't do that. Breaking the law, that is. It just seems so backward and so dumb. Yes, they're harvesting kids' organs. They're building an army of cyborg ninjas. There's clearly some incredibly illegal things going on with a US senator being involved in the backing of a massive terrorist group that's funding cyborg ninjas. But hey, you don't want to get done for trespassing and murder. But I will say that...
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Selling off kids' organs on the black market. Yes, I was going to say, the storyline was a bit slow to begin with, even though for the most part I think I was following it, but now it definitely kicked up a notch now. Oh shit, there they are. There's all the kids. Just being kept in a room.
Shit!
Oh hell no. Don't tell me I'm going to watch them be gassed.
Hey, stop right there.
And... oh no, it's George.
George! Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos.
This is some dark shit, man. Doing this to children.
Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Is it going to make me decide?
Don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo. Surrender. I won't ask again.
Is it actually going to make me decide?
Are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate.
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now!
As if this scientist thinks he's... Even if he killed this kid George, does he really think that's going to stop him from suffering a very horrible and painful death? Oh, yes, George. Go on, son. Get there quick. Get there quick. Get there quick. Now I suggest you go and save those kids. Don't stand there for posing. I know that's going to be a really cool thumbnail, don't get me wrong. But there's some kids you got to save. Quick. I'm assuming he saved them then, if it's not going to show us. Combat rank. Oh yeah, we didn't do very well in that one. There was 3 C's in there. My teachers marked this as see me after class, must do better. Have we got anything else we can do? Some new, I mean, why wouldn't you buy that? What have we got? Main weapon. Oh, hello. I just saw enhancements. Enhancements. 6,000 to... Alright, I mean... absorb electrolytes from the fuel cells of his foes via his weapon. Lowers the fuel consumption. So we should get more hits in while we're in that focus mode. And we'll take absorption +1 as well. Let's just see what else we have here. We can have endurance +2. That is, what's that, 10,000. Take that. Fuel cells wise, what's that? That's another 10,000. Yeah, we'll take that. In which case, then we'll go back to the enhancements. We can only afford one of these. We'll take the strength. I think it's so cool they put Grey Fox in this to have as a costume. Right. Well, I'm assuming we saved the kids because they've completely glossed over that point entirely. So we're going to assume, therefore, that George and all of those other children are now perfectly safe, and all of their organs are still within their own bodies.
President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo,
hey, there he is.
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh!
I need that.
Even here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
Looked like he was part of Cyborg though, didn't he? He had the thing on his right hand, or his right arm.
That's all I needed to hear.
No!
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, just remember that.
Oh, fucking hell! That caught me by surprise a bit, made me jump.
Raiden, what is this Garnia? You cannot resign.
What?
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Raiden. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes. It's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Raiden,
Why are they trying to justify this? It's so weird. Well, we made it over and away from them. I guess that was the plan. Did we somehow escape out while the car was flipping? I think we did. Oh no, we're still in there.
I will patrol ahead.
I want him to come and fight with us.
You are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
Just what I hoped. Who's next? Ow. That's a fucking rocket trooper. How many counters? Bosh of that. That's got to be an A. Give me that A. What?
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Alright, can you okay. Okay. I'm not sure I stay and fight these two, do I? They don't seem to be as tough as the one we fought earlier. And the other one, I didn't know it was a boss in fairness, so probably understandable that this one isn't quite as tough. That's a big kill, that one right there. Smashed. If that ain't an A, I don't know what is. Thank you. I wonder if you get higher than A. I wonder if there's like an S.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Yes.
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
It's got a point.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know un great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor. But he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
Oh, there we go. That's the first
They're
mention.
in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, Tavarish. Spasiba.
Ambush territory, if ever I've seen it. Oh, war cows. Ow. Get off. Okay.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Raiden, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research, Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
Uh-huh, yeah. In that order, I suspect. We haven't really used this, have we?
I trust you do not mind my telling George about you, Raiden.
Could have done without that, Doc. He didn't need to know I was here.
Well, there was no reason to conceal that from him. My intention was not to impugn you. He has a right to know. It's not as if he can simply fly over there and meddle in your affairs.
It's throwing off my emotional balance, Doc. Things like that can negatively impact the mission, you know?
However do you mean? You did the right thing, did you not? There's nothing to be ashamed of. George has the best body we can give him right now. And the rest of the children are also safe. And quite content too, I should add.
Well, that confirms it. They're all safe.
That saves them, Raiden. George's body will require regular maintenance, not to mention a replacement upon reaching adult age.
Did we slice him in the process?
Is more than worth it.
You planning on signing him up with a PMC? Because that's the only job we're good for, far as I can tell.
Oh, you are quite mistaken there. Just consider it. The power of a machine matched with the nimbleness and creativity of a human. The construction and public works possibilities alone are endless. I saw a news piece on German TV just the other day about a cyborg plumber, in fact. Let's not forget about elder care either. One needs great strength to bathe and care for the bedridden. But it's also very delicate work, if you follow. Not the sort of thing you'd leave to a machine.
Sounds great. So long as we don't start replacing the old folks' bodies too, just because they're old.
A valid concern, yes. I recall reading a comic like that once. An old farmer created a cybernetic body to fight evil military scientists and so on.
Yeah. But can't George do anything besides physical labor, though?
Oh, he has every right to choose another path. If he opts not to take advantage of his body's physical strength, he's free to pursue academia instead. His body provides a completely ideal chemical environment for his brain, after all. I can certainly see how that would prove handy in the realm of higher education. The only problem would be how to cover the costs. The issue of student loan debt in the US is thorny enough already, even for normal students.
Yeah. All this stuff's not just George's problem, though. All the other brains I'm gonna rescue will have to deal with it, too. Giving them bodies won't be the end of their problems. It'll be the beginning.
Indeed. On a happier note, though, excellent work in bringing George's lower body back. Now he'll very likely be able to produce children in the future. Bravo!
Did we do that? I don't remember doing that. Should we speak to one or two of these others? We haven't really...
I heard what happened, Raiden. I don't know if I can offer
should
much
probably
help,
use the
but at
codec a
least
bit
I'm still
more
here to
and
save
get
your
some
data,
more
okay?
story
Thanks.
tidbits.
If things get bad, go ahead and delete it.
If worse comes to worse, I'll do it. But we're on an encrypted line, so we should be okay. Did you want to save?
I don't know why, but she reminds me of Bernadette from Big Bang Theory. Oh. I mean, I'd kind of forgotten about that mechanic.
By the way, what did Boris mean when he said those brains were for medical purposes?
They're not just spare parts. Legally, they have human rights. They just don't have bodies. They aren't covered under the Arms Trade Treaty. They can even be legally adopted.
Adopted? They're brains.
Not as the law sees it. These are street kids, after all. Most of them have no ID or papers whatsoever. Local mobs gather these kids up, declare them for adoption, and then send them off to a U.S. medical facility for treatment.
So you're saying Desperado didn't actually buy those kids? Directly, at least?
They're not stupid. Just evil. The basic idea is that the Mafia has these orphaned kids, and Desperado pulled their brains, right? Now they need treatment, so the Mafia sends them to the medical facility to get them new bodies.
A World Marshal medical facility.
One that only
Jesus.
exists on paper. Once the brains
This
cross the
is
border,
deep shit, man.
next stop is World Marshal HQ. The plan is to put them into factory bodies and assemble the cyborgs here in Denver.
Pretty convoluted process.
If there's a silver lining to all this, it's that the first brains only shipped a month ago. Doc confirmed that in the data he's collected. You can speed up the VR training process for AIs, but not with human beings. So it's likely none of the kids have completed training yet.
Thank God.
That training, though. Sorry. I should get back. We can talk later.
We definitely need to talk.
Raiden, this is a little over
We definitely
the
need to
top.
talk to some of these people a bit more often, don't we?
I've seen you pull some shit before, but this,
You should know me better than that by now, Kev.
I thought I did. Look, I know there's no legal way to stop World Marshal. But there has got to be an alternative to going on a rampage smack dab in the center of Denver.
No alternatives, Kev. I'm getting those kids out.
Raiden, that VR training, it's like what you did in Liberia?
Judging by what Sundowner said in Mexico, yeah. That scientist called it the Sears program.
After ex-President George Sears, a.k.a. Solidus.
I was going to say, yeah, what? I kept thinking I recognised that name.
Solidus trained child soldiers in Liberia while working as a CIA paramilitary. It's not a happy memory. All the drugs, the non-stop violence, it destroyed my sense of judgment completely. I was made to kill soldiers, POWs, civilians.
Raiden.
The
Is he
next thing I
technically
know,
Raiden?
Jack's back. I thought it was all in the
No,
past.
I'm not going to say
but
it.
there I am.
Just in case I'm wrong.
Attacking a child.
You didn't have any other choice. Other kids would have died.
That's not the problem. I lost my cool back there. All I could do was think how much I wanted that guy dead.
A lot of us would have done the same.
Even if it meant killing George?
He's not dead, though. Actually, he really digs his new body.
Either way, I'm shutting this program down. Maybe they've got it better than me. They don't actually have to kill anyone in reality. But they're still going through the motions, having it pumped straight into their senses, just like real life.
All right. Just give me a call if there's anything I can do.
Sure. Raiden out. Boris, I want to check how raising the codec encryption level affects transmission.
Copy. Reading you 5, Raiden. You?
Loud and clear. I'm seeing a reduction in peak power when sending. We're on a broader direct sequence spread spectrum?
Da. Frequency hopping pattern changed to blue 1.
Copy.
Interference still appears below process gain, too. Hell of a system. Worth every dollar. What is your processing load?
I pinged HQ data storage with my tactical data line. The increase in latency is below 5%.
Хорошо. In that case, it will not affect mission. Our system is just one notch below toughest security available. Denver police cannot see we are even transmitting at all. All our communication is perfectly safe.
Copy that.
And one last one.
Your earlier actions were reckless, Raiden. Not to mention the damage to a perfectly good car.
I knew the risks when I decided to go through with this. Besides, the car was mine. Maverick sold it to me. It's not meant for private use. It was made for ops like this.
Regardless, your approach has proven most antagonistic. You are now a criminal, a public enemy, a police-killing vigilante. Even if your actions reveal World Marshal's designs, you will be unable to avoid legal punishment.
Probably not. But that's a price I'll have to pay. I gotta stop that VR program and get those kids back. I sealed my fate the second I attacked George.
But George is not dead. In fact, he has obtained an even more versatile body than his previous one.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about me. I was a child soldier in Liberia, like Miss Trawl said. I was a mentally deranged child. People feared me, called me Jack the Ripper.
A result of the so-called Sears program.
I thought I'd left it all in the past. But just like that, Jack came roaring back.
This is why you are so driven to terminate the VR training? I understand. I will continue to cooperate.
Copy that.
Well, all right then. If you come here, we could time. Oh, that would have been so perfect if he had just arrived at that point. We could drop out of the sky and grab him. Take him out. Damn it! I was looking. Oh shit! They didn't even see me. I was expecting that to trigger the horde.
Raiden! Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
Oh, hello. Who dis? Oh, he has a hammer. Right, Come on in, fatty. Oh shit, there's two of them? Yeah, this is spot a bother here. Didn't we have something in here? One of these, yeah, that one.
What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden?
These guys are tricky. You dead? Still. Won't get a very good one for that one. Damn it, I hope I'd given the old switcheroo and I could get around the other side of him.
We're here to check you off. Yeah, pretty much.
Some of these combos are freaking they're epic. I don't think I've saved one of those civilians yet. Every time we've had one of those hostage situations, I've not saved any of them. I must admit, I am thoroughly enjoying this. This has been really good. I presume I was meant to do that. I'm going to take that. I'll take that as a yes.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
Oh, good. We've got apes in here. Can I get a silent kill on this one and then get that one? I'm just so driven to kill. What can I say? But we're just gonna go. Okay. Those fucking little sentinel things. Get off! I don't really want to take this fight 'cause these guys are big and tough and I can't be asked.
Use it to return to the surface.
So we just, okay, it looks like I'm taking this one. Fuck me with the drop kicks. Right. Okay, he wasn't actually too bad in the end. The ones I fought earlier seemed to be a lot harder than that. Okay, right, well we move. We move on. We make our way back to the surface.
Raiden, it would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right.
Is that not what we've been doing all the way up to now?
A stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Enemy ahead, Raiden! Avoid fighting if you can.
Avoid fighting if you can. It's like you don't even know me. That's not who I wanted to do. Whatever. Well, I guess we're fighting then, aren't we? Oh, it's because it's the fat guys as well. Really didn't want to fight these guys. Really did not want to fight these guys. Come on, getting some proper good combos in now. So I say as it absolutely nails me to the fucking wall. Are you dead for? Oh. Give me that. Ah, they all look like noobs.
Enemy sighted!
Ow. 84 Fenrir, unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
Guys who just stand at fairly close quarters, just doing fucking RPGs. Where's he going? Come here. Bosh. Alright. He mentioned about the long staircase, didn't he, up to the headquarters. Nice little A combat rank there. Up we go then to World Marshal HQ.